This is the Fantasy Roadshow.
Welcome in, all you roadies. It is no longer Mock Draft Monday. It is Mock Draft season, and this is episode 4. There will be multiple episodes. We are going to be knocking out the mocks left and right, knocking mocks left and right. We're going to be doing every draft position. We're going to do it multiple times. Tune in.
Hey, Ryan.
See some? Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Fuck all that noise. Just cue it and let's dive in. Cue the song and let's dive right in, baby.
Fuck yeah.
I meant the other audio.
What? The other audio? What do you mean?
Mock!
Oh, I forgot.
Mock! Yeah! Ing! Yeah! Bird! Yeah! 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 Love it.
Let's fucking go here. We are ready to go. We're doing a mock draft. I am at position 1. Mike is in position 7. Is that right, Mike?
Yeah. Superflex, 1 quarterback, 2 running back, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex, 1 super flex. Can you take off the kicker and defense before we?
Oh, you don't want to do kicker defense?
No, I don't think there's 0 point showing people what to draft in positions that you shouldn't be drafting.
Yeah, I completely agree with you.
I think this roster setup right here is my favorite if I were to choose and start a league today.
Okay, so that there you go. That's important information. If you're starting a league today, the Fantasy Roadshow suggests a 12-team PPR Superflex, no kicker, no defense. We're going to start it up here. I am the first overall pick. Oh, drafting will commence immediately for everybody in your league. All right, here we go. And I am not going to think too much about this. I am taking Patrick Mahomes as the number 1 pick of this draft in a Superflex draft.
I think we should have had a bigger clock, but whatever.
A bigger clock? What do you mean?
Longer clock for our picks. Oh, you can change that, can't you? Mid draft.
Of course I can. This is our own mock. We are getting into it. I'm going to change this to no time limit per pick and update, and we are good to go. Resume draft. So, Mike, you talk me through what you did there.
I took Justin Herbert. I would have taken Trevor Lawrence had Herbert not been there, but I'm going to get a tier 1 quarterback in a Superflex league.
Makes sense.
And then here, 3 wide receiver league. You can start up to 5. I think a wide receiver early strategy is a really good one. That being said, Saquon is here, but Tyreek Hill is up there still. But CeeDee Lamb is my wide receiver 3. I'm sticking to the game plan and going CeeDee.
I love it. It's a good start. Justin Herbert, CeeDee Lamb. And let's see who I have on the clock with this pick. Oh, wow. Look at this. So I have Patrick Mahomes to start with. Got Devontae here, Garrett Wilson, Nick Chubb, Mark Andrews. I don't really need to go much further. My 2 picks right here are going to be Garrett Wilson and then followed by Nick Chubb. Lock it in. Let's go.
All right. Jalen Waddle for me is a no-brainer. I'm just going to go ahead and fire away.
That's a no-brainer.
It is a no-brainer guarantee.
Hey, I have a question. Can you hear the those picks going off the board?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if that was only me or if you could hear that too. I'm going to see if I can shut that off because I don't like that. I don't know if I can.
Yeah, you can go to top right. Look at the bell,
Oh,
the volume,
you are so smart, Mike.
and take the bell away too. You don't need notifications.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so here I am in the 4th round, back-to-back picks. I had Patrick Mahomes, Garrett Wilson, Nick Chubb. Top of the board here is all quarterbacks. Probably
Top of the board.
Yeah,
top of the board into you.
Yeah, top of the board over here. All second quarterbacks. Probably smart to go with the second quarterback here. And I think I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to go with Daniel Jones as my QB2 in the flex.
No flex.
And then with my next pick, this is tough, man. I'm kind of between. I don't like Debo this year. I really like Amari Cooper. I like Calvin Ridley, but I think I like Amari Cooper over Calvin Ridley. And Aaron Jones is so enticing here. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take Amari Cooper. You know what? No, I have Nick Chubb, so I think that's going to help me make my decision and go Aaron Jones.
Okay. Wow, I haven't drafted Ridley before, but I think that's who my best available is going to be here.
Is it?
Yeah, I like him more than Cooper. Yep. Yes, sir. Okay. Welcome to the squad. How about that start for ya boy?
Yeah, Justin Herbert, CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, and Calvin Ridley. Mike, your team is looking really good.
It's just that 0 RB strategy that seemed to fall that way on the board.
Yeah.
Again,
I continue.
No, but it could.
Yeah.
I could very well go DJ. I like Pitts. I like DJ Moore. I do need to start going running back soon, but I think I can wait. Dameon Pierce is someone who's interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't really drafted him at all, but he does provide some serious upside. Like, he looks like he's the best talent by far. They brought in Singletary, and you might get a little sketched out, but like Dameon Pierce is a talented running back, which is behind a pretty talented offensive line in the Houston.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to go ahead and do something a little crazy here.
Okay. Getting crazy.
Take Kyle Pitts.
All right. Well, my pick is interesting here. I'm not going with another quarterback. I already got my 2. Let's see. I like Cam Akers. I really like Brandon Ayuk. Christian Kirk. Marquise Hollywood Brown, just to name a few. And I think with my 2 picks here, I am going to go with Brandon Ayuk. And I'm also going to be taking Cam Akers.
I really wanted Cam Akers, but that is not how things shaked out for me. I still do not have a running back, so I'm looking at DeAndre Swift, who I really like on Philly. However, I also like Bryce Young as a second quarterback. And I think it's pretty important in Superflex to have 2 quarterbacks you're comfortable in starting.
Yeah, would you say there's a tier break after Bryce?
That's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
And I think not necessarily. I think I could probably, well, no. A lot of teams haven't gotten their second quarterback behind me, so there's gonna be a QB run right after I do this and take Bryce. So yeah. I think I'll get, someone in this Swift tier in my next pick. So I'm gonna go ahead and chance that.
And there goes Swift and Madison.
And there is not a quarterback run because fucking there it is. Yeah, I mean, it's just so frustrating, like drafting with computers, but whatever. I'm going to go ahead and take, I mean, Javonte Williams, man, is so interesting. I've been just waiting to hear that his rehab, like that there is a lot of hype behind that, but it just keeps getting like more and more like miraculous recovery. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, man. These comments coming out of camp.
He's going to see time in preseason.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he is that healthy to where he will be on the field playing legitimate snaps during these preseason games, which I didn't think would have been possible.
So do you start to look towards like him being a value? I think
100%.
I think so too. So because I don't have any running backs and his ceiling is pretty high to potentially get healthy and slide in as my RB1, I'm going to take Javonte. Do you like that?
I love it. I love it. His discounted price right now is based on him not playing the beginning of the season. So if he's healthy in preseason, he's ready to go week 1, man. Getting him in the 8th round here on a 12-team Superflex, that's great value. So,
well, I just think like he fits my team really well in that he can grow into be an RB1,
Absolutely.
Early on, that may not be the case, but if I can rattle off some early wins and then have him healthy late in the season, in the fantasy season, then I think there's a ton of value.
Yeah, I agree with you. So I am on the clock here. There's a couple people I'm not looking at quarterbacks, obviously. I think I'm going to veer away from tight end. I've kind of been punting at that position so far. I think me and 2 other teams don't have a tight end here. There's Freiermuth in this pocket with Njoku. But I think I will go a little bit further and wait as I'm talking through that. So I think I'm going to take a wide receiver here. This pocket of Deontay Johnson, Jordan Addison, George Pickens, Kadarius Toney, and Jahan Dotson. And Mike, you have been banging this drum on this guy, and it's really been turning me around on him. And watching these spectacular catches in camp, I'm taking George Pickens. And picky Pickens. And I think I'm going to double it up with another receiver here. And I'm going to take Jahan Dotson.
Jahan, those are definitely 2 guys I love. Your wide receivers are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, starting out with just Garrett in the 2nd and then not take another one until the 6th, I'm pretty happy with the way that it's turned out so far.
I got James Cook. I think he's going to be awesome this year, and he fell to me, and I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, as your RB2, Mike, I tell you what, since you waited, till the 8th round to take a running back, your 2 running backs are pretty solid.
Yeah, that worked out really well. So I'm happy. And honestly, now I can do something.
What are you thinking about?
I'm like thinking if P. Ryan is good handcuff with standalone value, that kind of like. I'm going to see if there's anyone else I'm going to see if there's anyone else I like more. Like that's a no-brainer, like Elijah Moore, maybe Zay Flowers, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm almost starting to like Zay more than Elijah.
Really?
Probably maybe, dude. It's tempting.
Yeah, those two are two very interesting picks. I know what you mean, but I think I'm still on the Elijah side if I'm given the option between the two.
Yeah, I'm probably going him here. Even though I like this P. Ryan, nah, I don't want to start them both anyways. Ugh. My boy.
Elijah Moore.
Eli Mo. It's my boy.
I like it. All right, here I am. I got back-to-back picks here in the 10th and 11th round. I have 4 receivers, 3 running backs, 2 quarterbacks. So I need to be thinking about my tight end, which there's someone here that both of us are really high on. So, and a wide receiver we just talked about. I'm taking Zay Flowers, and I'm also taking Greg Dulcich. Yeah, man, I really love my team now that those last 2 picks kind of rounded this out. Very happy so far. What are you thinking, Mike?
I want to go Dalton Kincaid, but I have a running back here that is ahead of everyone else in a tier of his own. So I have to go Jamal Williams.
I love it.
And Kincaid's going to fall to me anyways. Oh, no,
Look
he
at
didn't.
that.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He got, never mind.
Oh, he got taken in the last pick of the 11th round.
Yeah, I didn't see him over there. Not a problem. Not to worry. That was a quiet one.
I didn't even hear that one.
I like someone who I've been very vocal against.
Interesting.
And I've now taken him in the last couple drafts.
Uh-oh.
I can't do it. Tank Bigsby. I actually might take him, but
that is a great option.
Just because he's going to have a role. I don't know what Algiers' role is going to be with Bijan. Kendre Miller, it's going to be hard for me to think he has a serious role this year. Deonta Foreman is a nobody. Tank Bigsby has the best role here on the board.
I would agree with that.
However, Deonta Foreman, I should say he's not a nobody. I just he ran well for the Panthers at the end of the season. I just don't see him being a big part of fantasy football.
Yeah, that's fair. If you didn't take Tank Bigsby, I would have taken him here. Because I completely agree with you. He has a more defined role than anybody else here on this board.
How does he have a picture, but none of the other rookies do?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. Maybe it's a sign.
Bryce Young has a picture too.
Oh, he does.
Kincaid does not. A-Chain does not. Wow.
Jackson Smith and Jigba does.
Oh.
CJ Stroud.
Wow. It looks like they're starting to put up the pictures.
Zay Flowers.
This is exciting.
Oh,
Jordan Addison has one.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, so I need to start thinking about some depth picks here. I do only have 3 running backs, so definitely should be going running back here. I have 5 wide receivers now, so probably should be leaning running back, but definitely will go best available for me. I mean, Kendre Miller is definitely interesting here. We did hear reports that Alvin Kamara suspended 3 games. So that gives him a decent chance to do something in the beginning of the draft. I'm sorry, beginning of the season.
Are you okay?
Scrambling, right? I'm scramble brains right now. I have a bunch of scrambles.
You need another Sally?
I just Drank my last one, buddy. But
oh man, I got a 24 pack in the fridge.
oh, you lucky bastard. Oh man.
You just need to put them on fucking, just have them come through Amazon. You can get them for cheap on Amazon.
Yeah, that should be a good way to do it.
The
question I'm having, will Jerome Ford be there for me in the 14th?
I can't answer that for you, but I'll probably take them. But you can. I got those green tea ones, the peach mango tea or whatever, tea. $14 for 12 of them.
$14 for 12.
Yep.
That is quite the deal.
Yeah. So
all right. I'm going to go ahead and make my picks here. I'm taking Kendre Miller, and then I am not going to play the game, and I'm going to take my guy, Jerome Ford.
Yeah, I was going to draft him.
Yeah, sometimes you want to gamble. Sometimes you don't feel very good about it.
Not bad. I'm going to go Kenny Pickett here. He's just fallen so far for me, and having 3 quarterbacks guarantees me. Well, I guess I should make sure they're bye weeks. Where do I see that?
In the parentheses, if you look at your roster,
7, 5, 6, and 7. So they're all different buys. So I'm going to go Kenny Pickett. Guarantees me 2 quarterbacks every single week.
And then who are you taking here at the last round in the 14th round of this wonderful mock draft we had here?
I'm probably going to take Jeff Wilson.
Okay.
Chase Brown is another person I look at, but Jeff Wilson got injured yesterday.
Oh, did he?
A-Chain and Wilson didn't practice Saturday. I am going to go Chase Brown, but that's because I still think the Dolphins are going to get Dalvin Cook.
Yeah. All right. And then looks like I have one last pick here. I want to go quarterback to lock in that third quarterback. I do think it's important in a Superflex to have 3 on your roster. Sam Howell's interesting, but that job still isn't secure. We've seen the reports come out saying that he hasn't won the job yet. Oh, man, this is tough. I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to go out on a limb and hope that Desmond Ridder, with that star-studded young roster that he has, ends up succeeding with them. So still holding out hope for that. My roster, as you can see on the board here, Patrick Mahomes with Daniel Jones in my flex, super flex. Nick Chubb and Aaron Jones as my 2 running backs. Cam Akers locked in as my flex outside of Daniel Jones. And then Garrett Wilson, Brandon Ayuk, George Pickens, Jahan Dotson, Zay Flowers as my wide receivers. I think that was really strong. So I'm 5. And I probably would like more of a bench on these leagues, probably like 7 deep, 8 deep, but this is only 5. So Mike, what do you got?
Justin Herbert, Javonte Williams, James Cook, CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Waddle, Devonta Smith, Kyle Pitts, Calvin Ridley in my flex, Bryce Young in my super flex. My bench is Elijah Moore, Jamal Williams, Tank Bigsby, Kenny Pickett, and Chase Brown.
Nice. All right. Well, I think that about does it here for another rendition of mock draft season. This was episode 4. Be on the lookouts. Yeah, be on the lookouts. We got a lot more mocks and best balls, rankings coming out, divisional breakdowns. Stay tuned. And as always, buckle